What is going on, everyone? It's your guy, Cole Jackson, back here in the Russell Street Report film room where we are going to dive in to the struggles of the Baltimore Ravens offense. We're going to isolate the fourth quarter drive, the drive that ended in an interception. It was big. I mean, goes without saying. But basically, that was the first drive where they actually moved since the first half. They went, basically punt, end of half, punt, interception to end this game. The offense was terrible outside of the first half. And I mean, it all kind of flared up. The first punt that they had at the end of the second quarter was that Demarcus Robinson should have been pass interference. And I get it. I mean, the refs make an impact, but you got to overcome it. You had 4 second half drives and you went punt, interception. So what I did is I grabbed plays from the last drive because they finally started to move. So the question is, what happened? I mean, they were 2nd and 1 on the 1 yard line. What happened? So we break down 7 plays here. If you guys are excited to get into it, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. Let me know who you guys want to see next. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Let's get into the film.
The Tyler Linderbaum false start. This is at the Buffalo 31 with 8:28 left in the game. The Ravens started this drive at their own 5. It's been mostly Justice Hill runs. There was a pass interference call. Lamar scrambled. Completions to Andrews and Robinson. Most important thing is it's the first time they've driven the field since the first half. So let's get into it. We'll kind of start here with the first play. I'll run it through, then we'll break it down. Little play action from under center. Lamar sees a scramble opportunity, takes it. Dobbins didn't get the memo. Okay, so important thing here, what you're going to get in terms of the route, let me get this out of the way. In terms of the route concepts is you're going to get an in-breaking route from Oliver, an out-breaking route from Andrews, and the idea, I think, is to manipulate the linebackers in zone, create a passing window. So Ricard's going to go in motion there. So there's the play action. Oliver does undercut. I mean, there could have been a pass here. He's going to undercut that zone. Edmonds keeps dropping here. See it right there. So, I mean, there's a window there. But Lamar saw a ton of green. And so you're going to see Lamar, watch his left hand. See how he puts right here. See how he just did that? Right here. He's saying, go block Sonny, or I'm going to keep calling him Sonny Milano because that's a key player for the former player for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Dobbins doesn't really improvise well here. So he's trying to get Dobbins to set outside leverage and give Lamar the sideline. Dobbins just doesn't get there in time. No way to make a play. Still goes for 7 yards. I mean, it's a scramble for 7. Lamar wanted more. Dobbins just has to recognize better there. So in this next play, I actually like what Lamar's thinking. So they're going to play man coverage behind this play. And so you can't see everybody, but you've got man here, and there's man outside, and then there's a man at the boundary. Tremaine Edmonds has Dobbins in this man coverage. Poyer's blitzing as the free rusher. So what I liked about this is Lamar throws to where the pressure came from. See right there? So it was an easy pass window, but he threw to Dobbins' back shoulder and he fell over. Edmonds is closing on this ball pretty quick, so I'm not sure, if this is thrown, for example, in front, I don't know if this, turns into a big gain, but basically they lost 4 yards on this play. So they're down to 3rd and 12, and Lamar makes a play here. I think people could really, when people complain about route concepts, this is one I get. You're going to get kind of a go route from the boundary X here at the bottom of your screen. Andrews is going to run an in crosser, and then both guys at the top of your screen are going to run these. They're both going to do these little deep in cutters. And I think the idea here, they wanted to get Mark Andrews against one of these linebackers, but you're going to see kind of combo coverage. You're going to get cover 2 from the safeties, man coverage on the wide receivers, and then you're going to see Tremaine Edmonds pass off to Matt Milano, who's going to do hook coverage here. And they're going to play a little combo coverage. So let's play it through, and then we'll come back and take a look at it. Because that's important, because, I mean, you can see right here, Lamar looks like he's looking at Andrews. The linebackers pick him up. Just to show you what I mean, like you can see the 2 guys at the top of your screen, they're running those little in-breakers. You got Duvernay at the bottom running that 9 route. And then right here, you can see Tremaine Edmonds pass off, excuse me, Andrews. So they kind of, little combo coverage there. Could have been cover 4. I'm not sure. people that it looked like they're playing man. So, I mean, I don't think it's cover 4, but it looked like a combo coverage. But Lamar improvised as well. I thought his pocket was actually pretty clean, but he's going to step up here, and he's just going to take advantage of the green space on 3rd and 12. Just a hell of a play. Even gets a little yak extra there, gets it down into their territory. I just wanted to show the scramble here. So you're going to see boom, boom, right here. So this brings us to 1st and 10 on the 6:37. Or, sorry, 1st and 10 with 6:37 left. This is going to be that completion to Duvernay, who comes all the way across and ends up making a back shoulder catch. What I want to show here is Lamar's pocket presence. So you're going to see Moses get beat inside, and you're going to see Lamar basically do one of these. And he's going to step up, step back, and then throw. So let's run it through. So there it is. There's the inside pressure coming. See, step out, step back in, throw. Really nice play by Lamar there to kind of keep his pocket composure. He didn't scramble out of it. You know, really impressive there. Let's go back and look at it really quick. So, kind of oversets. He gets beat inside. Moses starts to get up that inside pressure. He does clean him out. Duvernay, great back shoulder throw. Now, this is the play. This is probably more egregious to me than the INT. So this is going to be just basic power from the Ravens. You're going to get Mark Andrews kicking out Rizzo, down blocks from the right side of the line, like I always explain to you guys, and Powers is going to pull, and you also have Ricard filling the gap too. And so watch right here. This is where it all breaks down. This is the difference in 6 points. Look at Moses get swam. So cleanly. He's got nothing but air. So 93, swam Moses. He's now eating 3 blockers and a power concept. And free runner comes in and make the tackle. If Moses takes care of business, just imagine 93 is being blocked right now. You're going to get Powers and Ricard, so here and here. You're probably going to get Powers coming in and kicking out Edmonds as he fills this gap, because he goes through right here, but if the down block's coming this way, Edmonds is going to fill the gap over here, and then you're going to get Ricard probably going at Milano. Instead, they end up blocking 3 guys on 1. Just an absolutely abysmal block from Morgan Moses, completely unacceptable. So on this next play, we're down to 3rd and 4. Yeah, 3rd and 4. And you're going to see basically a pocket squeeze. And I want you to look at one thing. We'll look at the pocket after. Focus on Isaiah Likely. Because Isaiah Likely is going to come in and he's going to run a little stutter step on Tremaine Edmonds. And Edmonds falls over. So watch how Likely ends up wide open. So right there. So you see how he hit him with the little crosser? He's going to hit him with this little jab step. Boom. Edmonds is on the ground. If Lamar has a clean pocket, he could probably step up. And there was this defender here, but if Lamar's stepping up, he's going to influence him just like he did here. And Likely is literally going to be standing there wide open. But watch what happens in the pocket. I'm pretty sure I have the end zone angle. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to call pocket squeeze. You're going to see both tackles give up inside pressure. So Rizzo is going to run an inside stunt. Jones is going to loop. Moses doesn't pick it up. And Falele on this side oversets, and Lawson cuts him inside. So there you can see Lawson cutting inside, little rip under. There comes the pressure. Powers picks it up. You can see Moses on the other side. Zeitler is perfectly picking this up. Moses has to come off and get this outside hand into the outside shoulder. And Jones just literally runs pretty much free. So you can see right here, there's Likely and Edmonds at the bottom of your screen. So he hasn't fallen over yet, so this isn't an obvious play. Lamar's seeing guys covered, he has to step up. As he steps up, it's so tight here that it probably hurt what he could see. He's probably already looking around, trying to see where he's running. So you give him a little bit of a clean pocket, something else probably happens there. And then that brings us to 4th and 2. Funny little thing at the top of your screen here. Literally nobody covers Mike Davis. I covered Mike Davis more than the Bills, and I was up in Canada watching this. Look at him. He doesn't even know what to do. Like, he doesn't know what to do because no one's covering him. So he's wide open. But what really happens here is Duvernay is going to run this little in-breaker and then jet out. And the reason left tackle is still so important is because you're going to see what it means to feel your pressure from a left tackle here. So Falele is going to kind of, he didn't get deep enough. He loses this rep. It's a pressure allowed. And right here, Lamar is looking right. This is his back. This is his blind side. So he feels the pressure. He can't see it. And there's just enough and you can see here, Duvernay hasn't quite broke open. Now you could say he could throw him open, but you can already see right here. Lamar's back. He had to take a step right there because he's feeling this pressure and he can't quite see. He can't see that he can step up. All he is feeling this pressure. That's why the blind side is so important. And so by that point, Lamar tries, but, I see the argument. I think Lamar could have made a better decision. I think he could have tried to throw where Duvernay was supposed to go. I get what people mean when they say that. A little bit easier said than done. If based on the throw him open here, Poirier is covering Duvernay. And he kind of actually blows the coverage because he lets Duvernay run by him. But the pressure was enough to disrupt Lamar Jackson, and there it is. That's game. Let's go.
So there it is, folks. I mean, you can see a lot in that video. This is where it gets a little exhausting trying to pin the blame. Is it Lamar Jackson? Is it Greg Roman? Is it the offensive line? You can see it. There is a little bit of everything. O-line missing an assignment, poor offensive line blocking. Kind of at the end there, Lamar felt the pressure from his blind side and, wasn't able to make a play off of it. This is where the complexity of football really comes in, but it's also what's so beautiful about the game. So that's all I have for you guys. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What was the biggest issue with that drive? Where did it all fall apart? Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Hit subscribe so you can find your way back for more. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other.